Hi, welcome back. I hope this finds you well. Today, I want to give you another one to grow on. And specifically, I want to talk about getting a healthy start after narcissistic abuse. Now, if you recall in one of my previous videos, I talked about how I was battling garden pests. I was dealing with aphids and whiteflies and cabbage worms in my garden, and specifically they were going hard on my cruciferous vegetables. And I made a homemade neem spray, which normally would be a really great repellent and deterrent. However, unfortunately, I caught the situation a little late and it got a little out of hand, and our weather here in the desert has been unseasonably warm. We've had 80s and 90s at a time when really the temperature should be significantly lower. And that's not just affected me, but I've talked to other growers who grow on a larger scale than I do who have had the same problem, and they've had to start over or they've had to make some modifications. At any rate, that was very, very very sad, and I was sad to see those things go. However, I got in touch with my friends at Queen Creek Botanical Gardens, and they had a lovely selection of starts. And specifically, I went in on the cruciferous veggies because I wanted to be able to replace the ones that unfortunately had to go. Just because the damage and devastation from the pests was just too much, and there was nothing I could do to really reverse it. And they were just eating away at my plants, you know, and they will do that until there's nothing left. And anyway, so rip. But that being said, I picked up some amazing starts from Queen Creek Botanical Gardens, and enough to replace, you know, the holes that were left from pulling the infested plants in my garden. So one of the things that I got was this really awesome flowering kale, and I've never tried this one before. I have some dino kale, which is a staple in our house, and I love to use that. I love to cook it, saute it. I love to blend it into green smoothies. And this is really cool. I was told that these make really great kale chips. They're thicker actually than the dino kale. They've got a thicker texture. Anyway, and I love this purple color. I also got this same plant in a pink version, which I'm gonna put a few of those in my other bed. So I'm gonna keep the purples together, put the pinks together. I'm not really a pink person, but I thought, you know what? It's healthy to try different things. And side note, it's always a good idea when you're eating leafy greens to rotate them. So try some different things, you know, have kale one day, and then maybe another day you do broccoli greens, and then another day you do, you know, a lettuce or a mustard green or something like that. Anyway, so I'm looking forward. I've got my tools, I've got my gloves on, and I'm ready to put these in. But I wanted to talk to you about the significance of healthy starts after narcissistic abuse. And oftentimes the narcissist can come into our lives just like the pests can come into the garden and eat away at the plants, or say in your case, you know, chip away at your self-esteem, or, you know, wear you out, or, you know, put you down, or smear your name, or whatever their impulsive behavior compels them to do. One of the best things that you can do for yourself for the greater good is to remove the narcissist from your life, just like I removed the infested plants from my garden, so that they would not, one, wither away to nothing in front of my face, but also, two, so that the pests would not jump from the plants that they had already taken over to the plants that they had not yet gotten to. So I was able to save a lot by removing those infested plants. And you too can save yourself by removing narcissistic and toxic individuals from your life. It'll help your esteem, it'll improve your health, and it'll keep you safe and sane. And I'll give you the room to pursue the things that you love and get done the things that you need to take care of in order to be more productive, be more prosperous, be happier and healthier. We've all at some point or another had narcissistic and toxic individuals come into our life and get into our heads, get into our hearts, get into our business, and cause a lot of damage and destruction, even to the point of there not being much left. The good news is that when you eliminate the narcissist or toxic individual from your life, from your space, and get a healthy start, that's when the magic happens for you. And there's all kinds of opportunity for great growth and for you to flourish and thrive. You're not alone and you're not crazy. Know who you're dealing with, know who you are. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.